We are joined right now by one of my favorite people on earth, one of my favorite actors. She's a very talented actor who stars in the film Wander Darkly, which is in select theaters and on demand today. Here is Sienna Miller. Ah, look at, come on. I'm so happy to see you. And look
I'm
at
so happy to see
how
you.
festive
Bringing
it is.
Festive.
It's so festive. Everything is. Are you in London? Are you back in London?
Lapland.
Where?
Lapland?
What's that now?
That's where Father Christmas lives. Lapland.
I've never heard that. It's not true. I've never heard
Are
that.
you kidding me? You've never heard of Lapland?
No, Lapland? No, never. I've North Pole.
Right. It's in English. It's potato, tomato, tomato.
I love even the way you said right. You went right into an American accent. You go right.
Right.
Right. Santa Claus. Father Christmas.
Father Christmas.
I love. I want to go to England in Christmas. I feel like it's the best place for Christmas.
It's pretty cozy right now.
How was your quarantine in New York? I heard that you were here.
It was interesting. I mean, it was kind of initially it was fun. It was like a perpetual snow day.
Yeah.
I liked that bit. It was like, ooh, hunker down. And then it got repetitive.
Yeah.
And I'm not a natural teacher. I really tried. I'm sure you were in the same boat.
Oh my gosh, I love teachers so much. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. And
I mean, those guys, yeah.
how old is your daughter now? Is she 8?
She's 8.
Yeah, because Winnie's 7.
No.
Yeah. Wait, you brought a video which I'm excited to show because you were having fun with Marlo, and what she has a hoverboard. How did you make this?
She has a hoverboard, and we had some cardboard boxes that had at one point food in them. And of course, you get creative when you have an only child and it's lockdown. So we made the hoverboard into a car, and I feel like the mood of it is essentially the state of mind that we've all been in our family.
Let's take a look. Here's Sienna and her daughter having fun during quarantine. Take a look.
Yeah. Whoa.
She's okay, right? Yeah.
Yeah, she's fine.
That's so
it
cute.
It carries on and she laughs, yeah. People are like...
Sienna, before we talk about Wander Darkly, I know you got to work with the late Chadwick Boseman on 21 Bridges. We all miss him. You recently, in an article, told this story about how he gave up some of his salary from that movie to increase your salary because you weren't being paid equally. I was just wondering, can I hear the story? Like, how did that happen?
It just feels like an unprecedented thing in Hollywood, in the town that we work in. It's something that everybody talks about, which is the pay disparity between men and women. And obviously there should be one between me and Black Panther. Like, I get it. That's totally fine. But we were in a negotiation to do this film, which I really wanted to do. And I had a number in mind that I felt was fair, and the studio wouldn't meet that number. And Chadwick was not only starring in this film, but was also producing it. And he donated some of his salary to get me to the number that I had asked for, and never mentioned it, never sort of asked for any thanks. I, of course, towards the end of shooting with him, approached him and was just like, what you did was the most astounding thing that anyone has ever really done for me in that town, and is so validating and so generous and so respectful and dignified and just eternally grateful. And he said, you got paid what you deserve to be paid. And that's it. Like,
I love that you talked about that because people need to bring up that uncomfortable conversation every time until you don't need to have that conversation anymore.
I think for other actors as well, that was part of the reason that I said it, because I think other actors that I've spoken to about it, not publicly, but before I said it, were really inspired by that. I think it's a wake-up call for a lot of people to see that kind of act of generosity and maybe think about their own behavior. And it starts with one person doing one thing. You know, that's how change happens. And he was remarkable.
I love it. I want to talk about your new movie, Wander Darkly. This is a really beautiful film. It premiered at Sundance earlier this year, and I don't know if I've ever seen a movie quite like this. How do you set this up?
It's a hard one to talk about. It's basically a couple who have just had a baby, me and Diego Luna, who's the sweetest
I love Diego
man.
Luna. He's great.
Well, I know.
He's really fun.
He's the best. And we're not getting on. We've had a new baby. Surprise, surprise. It's like things are difficult. We get into, We get into a car accident, and my character thinks she died. So it's kind of on this journey. He's the only person that can see her. And we go back to the inception of our relationship. I know it's confusing.
No.
And we kind of go through the moments where we went wrong, and we sort of unpick those moments, like the pivot moments where something happened that kind of put us on the wrong track. And that was what was beautiful. But it's very surreal. It's very dreamlike.
How was it like seeing it with an audience?
It was amazing because it was like the last kind of collective experience that I had. It was like a snot fest. Everybody was crying and sharing tissues. It was probably super spreader event.
That was the original title.
Snot Fest.
Snot Fest, yeah. They changed it. I'm happy they changed it because I think the title you have now is much, much better. It's more romantic and more emotional. But phew, they were considering Snot Fest for a long time.
It was so fun as well. It was great.
I want to show everyone a clip. Here is Sienna Miller in Wander Darkly. Take a look.
You weren't there with Ellie.
Where do you go?
What happens to you? You get scared and then what? You disappear?
You're concussed. That's it.
No. I'm dead. If I can step into traffic now, it wouldn't matter.
Hey! Hey. It's okay.
What is this? Like purgatory? What's happening to me?
Just hold on to me. Hmm?
Sienna Miller, Wander Darkly is in select theaters and on demand today. Wander Darkly. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. Hug the baby, and I hope to see you soon, pal. Stay safe.
Bye.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on.